How y'all doing today? Curtis Davis, Conversations in C minor. We're gonna switch it up today. We're gonna go from switch from vinyl to CDs with this one. Today, artist I'm gonna talk about is Bob Marley and the Wailers. You hear me? Bob Marley and the Wailers. No greatest hits on this one. So only the studio albums from the Island years. First, we're gonna start off with the first one that he did, 1972. Catch a Fire. Got Peter Tosh on this album, Bunny Wailer on this album. Got Stir It Up. My favorite song on his Concrete Jungle. This is a great record, a good record. And like I say, Concrete Jungle, Stir It Up are the biggest songs on here for me. Concrete Jungle is the bomb. It's actually a great starting song on an album from any genre. Concrete Jungle, it is, yes. And I got the double CD that I've had. I've had this since early 2000s. Let's see, you see that? Yeah. The next album they did together with the three, with Bob, Bunny, and Peter. And you got Family Man, of course, on bass. Burning. We're burning and looting tonight on this album, man. That's the song on here for me. Burning and Looting. This is a great song. Burning and Looting. I Shot Sheriff. The original version of that is on this album as well. All right. Burning and Looting is the great one. It's the song though, man. If you haven't heard it, please check it out. It's not on Legend. Burning and Looting is not on the Greatest Hits album or nothing like that. You got to get Burning to get this one to get it. You hear me? And also, Peter Tosh and Bunny Wailer, they left the band at the time because they feel like Bob was getting all the experience, all the hoopla from Chris Blackwell, who was the leader of Island Records. But anyway, they did the next album after that with a couple of songs from the early that they did before Island is on this album as well. But they came out with this one here, Naughty Dread. 1974, Naughty Dread. Bob Marley, and it's still called Bob Marley and the Wailers. His wife Rita Marley is on here as well, singing background vocals. The I3s. And what's on it? Living is this a living Live Up Yourself is the main song on this album. But then you got Them Belly Full, Them Hungry. What is the other song on here that I love? I got some that I'm gonna have to be forgetting about it. Oh, Rebel Music is on here too, and No Woman No Cry as well is on this album. But Them Belly Full, But We Hungry is the song for me. The next album that the Wailers did, I had to put on my glasses so I could see y'all. Y'all can see me. I mean, y'all can see me anyway with my glasses. I can see the back of the album, what I'm looking at. Roster Man Vibration with Positive Vibration on here. Roots Rock Reggae is on here. Rat Race on here. Crazy Ballhead is my song too on here. Chase them crazy in the reggae mode. Roster Man Vibration. And yes, ma'am. 1976. Yes, it is. Gotta have it. Fallen Roster Man Vibration is some people considered his best album that some people consider. Exodus. Waiting in Vain. Turn Your Lights Down Lows on this album. Waiting in Vain is my favorite song on this album. And what is it? What's the first song on it? What is the I forget the name of it. But this is a double CD that I've had since the early 2000s, late 90s. I've had this since then. I keep my stuff, people. The next album that Bob Marley came out with was this one here. With my song Is This Love? And Kaya, and She's Gone, And Running Away is on this one as well. This is a great record too. All Bob Marley's albums are awesome. The next album he came out with, Survival, with the song So Much Trouble in the World. And this is what we're going through right now. So much trouble in the world. Is a lot of trouble in the world going on right now. This is a good record to listen to right now. And you see that? Yeah, Survival, 1979. This one came out. The last album that Bob Marley came out with while he was alive was Uprising. Could This Be Love's on here, Coming In From the Cold. Pepper's Paradise. We found out he had cancer, of course, at that time. He died after this album came out, and Island came out with one more record that has Buffalo Soldier, has Confrontation. This one has Buffalo Soldier. Buffalo, can you see that? Yeah, Buffalo Soldier's on this album. Bob Marley had a great career, man, and he was a sad loss. It was almost like losing Jimi Hendrix of reggae, you know, because he did a lot for the genre and did everything for the genre, and a lot of people are still listening to his music to this day. Bob Marley and the Wailers, rock on.